Room on that return. The Panthers offense will have first crack at this one. And here comes the junior running back. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future, it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watching this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Condor!
Sounds about right.
Defense making a big
We live, y'all,
putting it in the end zone.
and losing to the FCS.
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. We've got a lot of ball left to play. We've got to keep going.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll leave it with him. At the 35, he's open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And the Panthers are moving quickly down the field. On the option. Now the pitch. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. FIU will line up to punt. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. So the Condors offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. Everybody wants to make big plays, but he's got to take them when they're available and not force things. option. Runs through a tackle. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's right. Under fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Defenses throughout the week study every 3rd down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
Leaves it with the back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Give to the back. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The Condors will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Looking to throw on 1st down. They'll run the screen. Oh, he's got some space. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He breaks a tackle. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them. And I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
Bring in the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll run the option, but nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
In the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Wide wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. And it'll be the Condors will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a catch at the 10. Very little will make the crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quickly complete.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Now on the counter. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more
Makes the grab in their space. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Panthers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it. Got some room headed to the goal line. Ball is loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down and came up a little short.
Who touched the ball? Oh, I did. Okay, let's not do that.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody. And he's in. Touchdown, Panthers.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
And he puts through the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first 2. Breaks into the open. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. The Condors come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Getting up close to midfield, gets it to the 48-yard line before being run out of bounds.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
They go to the draw, fighting off the defender.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Looking downfield, it's right. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's complete. They will score.
Oh my God.
Condor.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And the point after is good.
Why is it so hard to score against?
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Makes a move. He returns it almost to the 35. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Solid work on that one. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete to the right. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Setting up the screen. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with.
This hair wet, that's funny.
Listen, if I'm a QB, 2nd down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable 3rd down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They punt it away on 4th down. And they'll just down it right there. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw, it's right. Unloads to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. He's got him. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Garrison. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. And it'll be the Condors come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Hey, sometimes your quarterback's getting flustered and running all over the place, and that's the reason your offense isn't successful. Not that time. They had plenty of time to throw. Now let's see if we can get some execution at him moving forward.
Complete on the shuffle. Excellent job using the clock. They get the timeout. 2 ticks remaining, and now they can put up points before going to the locker room. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3 ball here before the break. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. The field goal is no good, and the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Goodness.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We start with Notre Dame taking on the Purdue Boilermakers. And it's the home squad looking to come out on top in what has been a high-scoring affair. And I love that neither team fears this moment. Gotta see which defense is able to make a stand.
FIU has it on a tee about ready to go here in the third quarter.
I like that. I like that the rain can stop. It's always good.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return.
Right.
The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 off.
Here's a little room there. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They'll give it to him again. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Motion from the wide receiver. Caught, and he's got room. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out in the open field, and it's enough to get you a first down.
The Condors have this offense rolling. Handoff from the gun. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Yeah, and way to be creative. Way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly. Get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
There's some room. Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Condor. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Throwing more. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Hey, man, this home crowd has grown.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Trying to keep the drive alive. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a 1st down for FIU. That time they were in their own territory. That took some lower intestinal fortitude.
It definitely did. And listen, if that's what you're going to be, that's who you're going to be. You're going to be that kind of offense and be aggressive, then stick with who you are. And apparently, nowadays, going for it on your own end, it really ain't nothing anymore.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're late in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Yeah, and he looked like he had the opportunity to secure that, obviously open over the middle of the field, but you know how that works. Middle of the field, more defenders. Am I going to get whacked when I hit this thing? It makes those guys think a little bit, and you see more drops over the middle of the field.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Ballard. Rushes on him. It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on 1st down, but it doesn't work. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. Gets it to him on the screen. There he goes. 10. Touchdown, Panther. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
How about the OC slipping in the screen pass, try to mix it up, slow down that pass rush, let it come up the field a little bit, get it to your running back, let him do the rest. Nice blocking, nice play call to throw in the screen to change it up a little bit and get the big touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's King. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. On the option. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. And it'll be the Condors can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It can happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Shoots it to the left. He makes a catch. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Keep it on the ground. Bounced off his feet.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter.
Adjustments. 110 yards.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a second down play. The play action fake. Here's a heat. He's got the ball and he'll try to pick up a few.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
And they've converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. Goes to the option. He's knocked down immediately, trying to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing. The Condors will punt it away on 4th down. He'll take it on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They fought their way back. A scoring drive, the stop, and now a chance to pull even on this drive late. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Flips it out on the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Picks up the first down. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Running the red zone, it's Lyons. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. FIU pushing tempo. Pushes toward the goal line. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, that hurts because 2nd down, you got everything in front of you, the whole playbook open. Now you get a lost yardage play. Now it's 3rd down. Now it puts those feet to the fire a little bit more. Now you better come up with something you really love in this area of the field.
He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Panthers!
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line.
Well, the ball pops out on the return. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession.
Kick returners usually have to have that home run ability, the ability to take into the house 100-plus yards. But it's also a tough skill because you've got all these guys flying down the field so fast, and sometimes you get a big hit and ball security becomes an issue.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in a position to win.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. They not only have to deal with this defense, but the noise from this crowd on 3rd and 4. That falls incomplete. They had the screen all set up, and he couldn't hang on to the ball. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! And now they take the lead.
Big-time kick right there, man. Fourth quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or two more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Gives it on the option. Can't get him to the ground. He's out past the 35. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down.
Could be an alley. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And it'll be the Condors have it with a 1st and 10. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Going with the counter play here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The give to the back. On the move at the 30. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Condors kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Back to throw, it's right. Buying some time. Turning it off, headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Condors. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the 1st down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
They get a huge play offensively, and now in this 2-minute situation, you got to think about clock management, right? When are we spiking the ball? We got to be throwing to the sidelines, get guys out of bounds, save some clock. We're trailing, but we've got a chance to win. We've just got to be smart with the clock management.
This quarterback looks in complete control, not flustered, into the game situation, connecting on his passes. Nice job knowing his answers. Got to keep this rolling here to try to make this thing interesting.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Looking downfield on 1st down. They're working that left side. And after the pickup gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. And the Panthers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Throws to the wideout. He caught it. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
All right, 4th quarter now, you're trailing, and the sense of urgency has to go up for everybody right now. At quarterback and wide receiver, you're going to have to hit some of these throws, David, to get back in this game.
Yeah, and when you got the lead on the other side, defense, I'm playing tight coverage, making them earn it. I want that.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International.
Yes.
They've got the lead here in the 4th. The Panthers get it right back with a score of their own.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting a big score late, and I think that one should do it.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
Here comes this.
He'll bring it out. It's Kane. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Dropping back, it's right. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Last pass falls
They
incomplete.
won a game.
That's going to do
They
it.
won a game.
The old coaching cliche, go win no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. He definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us here.
Watching,
David Palmer, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe. I'm